PTF and JK back with you for DK Horse. This is a preview of the Grade 1 Bluegrass Stakes. Let's dive right in, JK. We'll take a look at these main contenders in the order they come up in the program, starting with River Thames.
Yeah, look, he's very talented. Fast horse, drawn well on the inside. You'd like to see Irad and Todd Pletcher be aggressive from the inside. The problem is the distance of 1 mile and an eighth, the 9 furlongs. That's what I question with this horse. If he can pass the test, he'll be tough to beat. I'm just concerned that he will pass the test.
Yeah, I don't know that he wants to go this far at the end of the day. Number 3 is Burnham Square. This horse maybe lost a little luster with a disappointing effort last time. Looked every inch the Derby contender 2 races back. The more I look at it, maybe that last race coming back in 4 weeks, maybe that was a little quick. Now maybe with 5 weeks, some better looking works, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a rebound from this one, and maybe he could sneak away in the wagering.
Yeah, one of the things when you have horses that you like that run poorly in their previous starts, the good news is you get a chance to bet him back while everyone else might jump off the bandwagon. Burnham Square is kind of like my second choice. I mean, he's not the second most likely winner, but he's the second horse I would take a look at for a wager. Definitely a horse to use underneath. He's got some talent. He's going to have to kind of get back on track a little bit, but I'm not offended by anyone who would like him in this spot.
You and I are in lockstep with our second choice. We'll see about our top picks. We're going to run through these other contenders and then do that at the end of the video after we hear a little bit more about our sponsor. Next up amongst the major contenders in here, number 4, Owen Almighty. He was allowed to dominate on the front end in the Tampa Bay Derby. There's other speed in here, JK. I'm not sure we're going to see the same Owen Almighty this time. Am I selling him short?
Well, the people who listen to our show all the time, they know owner picked the spot. If you're new to it, this is a situation I'll try to explain very quickly to you. The trainer had basically said after the previous starts, this horse probably doesn't want to go 1.25 miles, go that far, and they'd probably be looking to cut the horse back. Suddenly and magically, he's changed his tune and shows up here in 1 1/8 mile race. That makes us believe that the owner picked the spot, not the trainer. I'll be fading Owen Almighty in this spot.
I once heard a Grade 1 winning trainer say he wished that when the owner picked the spot, the race wouldn't count in the statistics. So you can make of that what you will. Number 5, East Avenue returns to the scene of his greatest triumph at Keeneland. Last 2 runs, not so good, JK. Do you trust him at all?
Trust is a heavy word. I trust his trainer, Brendan Walsh. I trust the horse's performances prior to this. I trust the fact that at least there's something I can lean on for some change here. Putting blinkers on, maybe a little bit more focus, a little bit more finish. I worry that the way he ran his last 2 starts, I couldn't blame that on something that blinkers could fix. I'm hoping that bevy of things can go in the right direction to get East Avenue back on track. And I'm hoping that his price will be attractive because of the last couple of performances. I'm going to give him one more shot. It's more about not liking some of the others, like River Thames and another horse we'll talk about in a second, than it is loving East Avenue.
Number 6, Chancer McPatrick ran very well, I thought, in the Tampa Bay Derby, all things considered. That was a starting point for him. You expect the peak to come next time, but I think with pace in front of him here, he could be heard from late in this second race off the bench. You're a card-carrying member of the Chad Brown fan club. Do you think Chancer McPatrick might have a day in the sun?
Well, in Chad, you trust. I think that if anyone's going to get him going back in the right direction, it's going to be Chad, especially, if you look at how he ran in the Tampa Bay Derby, maybe he could tighten the screws a little bit, get him to run better here. The problem is the price. When you have a horse who won multiple Grade 1s as a 2-year-old, everyone knows about the horse, and I'm just a little concerned about what his price is going to be. To me, this is probably the most wide open of the Kentucky Derby preps we'll see on this kind of last round throughout the weekend. So I wouldn't be shocked if Chancer won, but I'm just not going to bet on him. For me, Pete, I'm going to go with East Avenue.
This video brought to you by our friends at DK Horse. My reveal for my pick in this race, it is Chancer McPatrick. When this horse won his maiden at Saratoga, I threw up my hands and said, only a little bit tongue-in-cheek, we have seen the Derby winner. Not so sure about that horse, and one of our other videos today might have a say about that, a couple of them actually, but I do think Chancer McPatrick is going to have things in his favor and be able to get the job done on Saturday. For JK, I'm PTF.